Welcome, financial enthusiasts, to a journey back in time to unearth the Solomon secret of wealth. We are about to embark on an adventure that will take us through the annals of history, into the heart of a kingdom ruled by a king renowned for his wisdom and opulence. This king is none other than King Solomon, a figure shrouded in mystery and legend. His reign was one of prosperity and peace, his wisdom unmatched and his wealth unsurpassed. The secret to his wealth, however, remains a puzzle that has intrigued scholars and enthusiasts alike for centuries. Today we will attempt to piece together this puzzle, to uncover the principles that guided Solomon's financial decisions. By the end of this video we aim to reveal these secrets, principles that you can apply in your financial journey. So fasten your seatbelts as we delve deep into the secrets of King Solomon's wealth. Enjoying this content? Don't miss out on future videos filled with even more tips, tricks, and inspiration. Hit that subscribe button now to stay tuned with us. To truly understand Solomon's secret first, we need to understand who King Solomon was. King Solomon, the son of King David and Bathsheba, is a figure of great prominence, not just in biblical history, but also in the annals of world history. His reign as king of Israel, which spanned approximately 40 years around the 10th century BC, is often characterized as a golden age of peace and prosperity. Solomon's wisdom was legendary, even in his own time. Stories abound of his insightful judgments and clever solutions to complex problems. His wisdom wasn't limited to governance and decision-making, it also extended to understanding the natural world, composing music, and writing poetry. Solomon's wisdom was so renowned that it drew the attention of other rulers like the Queen of Sheba, who traveled a great distance just to witness his wisdom firsthand. But perhaps the most striking aspect of King Solomon's life was his immense wealth. The Bible gives us vivid images of his opulence, a splendid palace, a grand temple, a fleet of trading ships, and an abundance of gold and precious stones. His wealth was not just a symbol of his power, but also a testament to his wisdom and his understanding of resource management. Solomon's wealth wasn't just material. He was spiritually rich as well. He was known to have a deep and intimate relationship with God, who had granted him his wisdom. This spiritual wealth was a guiding force in his life, teaching him to value wisdom above riches, and to use his wealth for the betterment of his people. Yet, Solomon was not without his flaws. The Bible recounts his later years marked by a drift away from his spiritual roots, leading to a decline in his wisdom and the eventual downfall of his kingdom. This aspect of his life serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of wealth when it is not coupled with wisdom and spiritual grounding. Such was the man, the legend, King Solomon. But what exactly were his secrets to wealth? Solomon's first secret to wealth was wisdom, a trait he was famously known for. But how did this wisdom translate into wealth? Let's dive deeper. According to historical and biblical accounts, Solomon's wisdom was not just about having a wealth of knowledge, but also about applying that knowledge in practical and meaningful ways. This wisdom was a guiding light, steering him towards sound decisions and fruitful endeavors. Take for instance the story of the two women who claimed to be the mother of the same child. Solomon, in his discerning wisdom, suggested to divide the baby in two, giving each woman a half. This of course was a test. The real mother, driven by love for her child, immediately offered to give up her claim, proving her motherhood. Solomon's wisdom in this situation was in his ability to discern the truth, a quality that is invaluable in any pursuit, including wealth creation. Now you might be wondering, what does this have to do with wealth? Well, wealth isn't just about having a lot of money or material possessions, it's about creating value. And value comes from being able to discern what is truly important, what is worth pursuing, and what isn't. Solomon's wisdom gave him that discernment. Moreover, Solomon's wisdom was also about understanding people and human nature. He knew how to negotiate, how to resolve conflicts, and how to inspire loyalty among his subjects. These skills are crucial in any leadership role, and they undoubtedly contributed to his prosperity. But perhaps the most important aspect of Solomon's wisdom was his understanding of the principle of cause and effect. He knew that every action has a consequence, and this understanding guided his choices and actions. He realized that to create wealth, he needed to take actions that would lead to prosperity. Indeed, wisdom is the foundation of wealth, but there's more to Solomon's secret. Beyond wisdom, Solomon adhered to principles that guided his path to wealth. The first principle that Solomon followed was hard work. He was known to be a diligent king, ruling over his kingdom and managing his wealth with great dedication. He wasn't afraid to roll up his sleeves and work hard for what he had. His example shows us that wealth rarely comes without effort. It's a reminder that if we want to achieve financial success, we must be willing to put in the time, energy, and hard work necessary. The second principle was diversification. Solomon understood the importance of not putting all his eggs in one basket. He diversified his investments, his sources of income, and his resources. This strategy not only increased his wealth but also protected it. Diversification reduces the risk of loss because it spreads your investments across various avenues. If one area fails, the others can still thrive, ensuring a steady flow of income. The third principle was seeking counsel. Solomon was known for his wisdom, but he also valued the advice of others. He surrounded himself with wise counselors and listened to their insights. This principle highlights the importance of seeking advice from others, particularly those who are more experienced or knowledgeable. No one knows everything, and by seeking counsel we can gain new perspectives and make better financial decisions. Finally, the fourth principle was giving generously. Solomon was a generous king, often giving to those less fortunate. He understood that wealth isn't just about accumulating more for oneself, but also about giving back. This principle teaches us that generosity is an integral part of wealth. When we give, we create a cycle of abundance that can benefit us in return. These principles are timeless and can still guide us to wealth today. With hard work, diversification, seeking counsel, and giving generously, we can follow in Solomon's footsteps and create our own path to wealth. Like Solomon, we can become masters of our financial destinies, shaping a prosperous future for ourselves and those around us. So, how can we apply Solomon's secrets to wealth in our modern world? Let's dive right in. First off, we can take a page from Solomon's book by investing wisely. Just like Solomon, who invested in vineyards, herds, and gold mines, we too can put our money in diverse, wealth-generating assets. This could include real estate, stocks, or even a side business. The key is to avoid putting all your eggs in one basket. Next, we can emulate Solomon's strategy of diversifying income. Solomon didn't rely on a single source of wealth. He had trade, taxes, gifts from other kingdoms, and income from his numerous enterprises. In today's context, this could mean having multiple streams of income. This could be your day job, a side hustle, rental income, or dividends from investments. Third, we can follow Solomon's example of seeking wise counsel. Solomon was known for his wisdom, but he wasn't averse to seeking advice from others. He consulted with his advisors and even sought wisdom from God. Today, this could mean consulting with financial advisors, mentors, or even reading books and attending seminars to gain knowledge and understanding. Lastly, and perhaps most importantly, we can apply Solomon's principle of giving back to society. Solomon was known for his generosity. He gave to the poor, built temples, and made significant contributions to his society. In the same vein, we can give back to our community, whether it's through charitable donations, volunteering, or using our resources to make a positive impact. These principles may seem simple, but they require discipline, wisdom, and a long-term perspective. They're not about getting rich quick, but about building sustainable wealth over time. And that, dear viewers, is the Solomon secret of wealth, as applicable today as it was thousands of years ago. We've journeyed through time and discovered Solomon's secret of wealth. We've delved into the life of King Solomon, exploring his wisdom and the principles that made his wealth legendary. It's not just about the accumulation of riches, but the wisdom to manage wealth effectively. We've discussed the importance of diversification, the value of hard work, and the power of wise investments, all of which were fundamental to Solomon's prosperity. In today's world, these principles are not obsolete, they're more relevant than ever. By applying Solomon's secrets, we can navigate the complex landscape of financial management and create a solid foundation for wealth creation. Remember, it's not just about having money, it's about growing it wisely. If you enjoyed this journey and want to discover more financial secrets, don't hesitate to hit subscribe and join our community of financial enthusiasts. Until next time.